Hello everyone, Railgan here with another ZvZ replay. We've already talked about the Lurkers in the ZvZ matchup quite a bit. This game I played against a Barcode GM Zerg on KSS, the King Sejong station. And today I want to talk a little bit about a safe, as safe as ZvZ gets, I guess. A safe way to open for Lurkers. Right off the start I go for my 4 links. I like to do those to try and harass the opponent's third base a little bit. Here he puts it down, my 4 links come. So he has to build his own links. On my side of things I do not get a third. I immediately throw down a bailing nest, get an additional queen, go for 2 gases and started my lair as soon as I had the next 100 gas after my bailing nest. For safety purposes I'm building this spine crawler. I'm trying to drone up as much as I can right now. As soon as my lair finishes, I get my third gas. Put down the Hydra then. Scouting a little bit with my overlords in case he were to move out. Scouted a bit with my links as well. I see that he's going for a Roach Warren, a lair as well. And is going for some standard 3 base Roach play. He cannot really guess what exactly I'm going for. I could go for a Nidus, I could go for Roaches, I could go for Mutalisks, I could go for Lurkers. And well, Lurkers is not really popular, but it's what I'm doing. Don't really drone up this gas too quickly. It's a mistake to not put drones in there, of course. Once I feel safe on 2 base saturation, I take my third. Lurker then is almost done. He of course sees that with an Overseer, so he's trying to make a push happen perhaps. I'm a little bit scared of Mutalisks right now. Mutalisks are always a danger. As soon as my Lurker then finishes, I'm morphing in the first Lurkers before he gets to attack me. It's removing my creep spread a little bit, but having a hard time to push into me. And at this point I feel pretty safe. He moves a little bit too far into me, so I can remove these units with my Ling, Hydra, Lurker composition, and that's the composition I'm aiming for. Ling, Hydra, Lurker. So we will see how this goes. Taking this base is, my opinion, better. Easy to defend with Lurkers on this ramp. Of course he uses a lot of changelings and he uses them really well. Droned up my third base now, he also droned up his. Trying to push a little bit with my Lurkers, but I don't really have enough units right now. So he moves in and does a lot of damage to me. Easily disposes of my Lurkers and my Hydralisks have to go on home. Off creep he cannot catch up to me, but on creep the Roaches are a little bit quicker than the Hydras. Now, pushing into my Lurkers however does not really work, of course. It's kinda hard. Right here we see it again, the links surround the Lurker's burrow and he loses a lot of his units. Every Ravager is so expensive. Supply wise I'm a little bit behind, army value wise I'm a little bit ahead. Hydras of course cost a lot more, and especially Lurkers cost a lot more than Roaches and Ravagers. So my supply is a little bit more expensive. I was a little bit distracted by this run by over here. So he did a good job, he's doing a good job with his run bys. I think I'll move a Lurker over there pretty soon, so that I'm no longer threatened by them. Right here we see it. Upgrade wise I went for the +2 missile and now I'm getting the melee upgrades. Because I build a lot of links and melee upgraded links are pretty good. Right here we see it again, the Lurkers are doing quite a bit of damage. I don't really want to deal with these drop overlords, so I'm trying to push right now, take out this base as good as I can. I just keep on pressuring him with my Hydra Lurker composition. As long as I pressure him, he cannot just drop and kill me. Right here he's going for a little counter. I'm not sure what these overlords are doing, but they're kind of running into my units and just die. Over here we see Hydras and Lynx fighting against the Roaches. Hydras have a lot of DPS, so fighting like this is not that good for him. I'm now definitely pretty far ahead, and he does have this base, which I have to deal with. I morphed an Overseer as well, so I can take care of any burrowed Roaches or things like that. I keep on pushing and pushing. But what I really wanted to show is the opener that I did. I opened kind of Mutalisk style, but just went for Hydra Lurker instead. Not sure how good this does against those Ling Roach Baneling all-ins that some players like to do. But this game it went pretty decent, so I'm quite happy. Right here we once again see the problem. Once he gets too many units out, I can't really deal with him anymore. Tried to take care of that base, also failed over there. Worker wise I have a lot more, I also have this base, which he does not. Now here we see once again, he's on top of the Lurkers and takes them out. That was a really bad fight by me. I'm kind of throwing the game away right here. Then over here we have one Lurker doing every bit of damage that he can. Trying my hardest to not die. He takes out my links that were going to hatch there. And supply wise actually I fell behind. Managed to save my drones there. At least some. Killed a total of 10 workers, I killed 22. And once I get my queens over here as well. Once my queens tanked a little bit for my hydras, I'm able to push him back. Some clutch transfuses and can't really keep up with the hydra DPS. Now I'm a little bit ahead once again, morphing my lurkers. I always spend all my money. Like I'm doing pretty well macro wise. I should definitely try to take that expansion. He goes for a little roach drop right here to my natural. I noticed that, so I immediately left my links there. He can't do too much. This annoys me a little bit, having to deal with these drops. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because well, I cleaned them up over time, right? I have a lurker here for safety. I have a lurker here. I have a lot of units over here. Want to take that base as well. Just trying to fight a little bit. There's not too much important happening right now. I think he might snipe the lurker then, but I'm not sure. Just kind of fighting against him with my Hydra Ling composition. But we've seen a lot of these fights, so I don't think I need to show too many more. I'm speeding this up a little bit right now. Killed the lurker then, so I'm building another one over there. Can't really build too many units right now, sadly. All I can really build is links, or are links. Took care of that expansion. Now we're on equal bases once again. He took this base, I did not take that one. Now tries to take that base over there. Some more roach drops, but I'm there ready to clean it all up. He's sticking to this Roach Ravager composition and now added Mutalisk, so I want to do some pressure, put some pressure on him. I have a lot of Hydras. I feel like adding some Vipers or Ultras might be good. But Hydras are doing a pretty good job as well, and he can't really engage into this many Lurkers without losing a lot, and so he eventually has to GG out. The Lings are doing a lot of damage. The Mutalisks can't really do anything because of all my Hydras, and he can't fight against the Lurkers either. 1 kill, 3 kills, 1 kill, 0, 0, 3 more Lurkers walking down here. So eventually he GG's out. I hope you guys liked this video about Lurkers and how to get there safely. Can't tell you that it works 100% of the games, but I hope it will help you guys in the ZvZ matchup. Thank you all for watching. Bye!